1027 WNEW.
Thanks for joining us.
There you go.
I saw Boiler Room over the weekend, finally.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a good movie if you're into the stock market, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're a little upset.
Oh.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm with a fine company. I got a nice stockbroker.
Yeah.
And I was relating to a lot of things in this movie, Anthony, Boiler Room.
What do you mean?
Well, you know the story of Boiler Room. It's about the chop shops.
Yeah.
What is a chop shop in the financial world, Anthony?
A bunch of people, they aren't real stockbrokers, and they're in a big office space with a bunch of phones, and they sell crappy stock, and they really talk it up, and they sell it to these people and get their money. And sometimes it's to pump up a stock that isn't even a real company. It's an investment that's made in a company that is owned by the owner of the chop shop himself, and it's nothing. And they pump all the money in, and then the owner of the chop shop company takes the money and leaves the people that invested in it with no company, which has a stock that isn't worth anything.
Basically, a lot of people getting screwed over royally.
And the brokers, these so-called brokers, just talk the stock up like it's the next Microsoft.
And the brokers in Boiler Room talking like crazy on the phone. I've heard every single one of those pitches from the legitimate guy that represents me.
And that's sad.
I'm freaking out today.
Yeah. This is it. You got to get in now. You got to get in now.
Got to get in now. How many times have you heard this? Oh, they're in stage 2 testing.
Stage 2 testing is looking real good. The stage 1 passed with flying colors, and this is it. This is it, because once this goes, you're not going to be able to afford it. You get in now.
New cancer drug, stage 2 testing.
This is it. This is the company that's backing the probe to Bizarro Planet.
Right.
They're in phase 3 testing. You got to get in this now before it launches.
My brother's watching the movie with me, and I'm sweating. He's like, "What's wrong, man? This is about chop shops." I'm like, "No, you don't understand. Everything that guy is saying. What's his name? Giovanni, whatever his freaking name is there.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Thank you. Everything he said has been said to me on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch out, man. You got. And they tell him to just talk it up and don't let these people off the phone until you made a sale.
And I'm invested in some kind of internet stock overseas. Don't even know what country.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
How is that doing?
Oh, Dad, it's right at 50, just like he told me. Two ponderous effing ponderous, and yes, it is ponderous.
Which one was that?
I don't want to say on there.
I remember it.
I'll write it down.
Okay, yeah, write it down.
I think it's at 2.18.
Write it down, because I remember this one from a while ago. This was going to be the one
This was one of those where I bought some shares, and the stockbroker goes, "Congratulations."
Congratulations. Yeah. Well, congratulations. Let me see the
congratulations.
Yes, that one.
Congratulations.
Let's see.
Will you be writing the check from your new mansion?
Yeah. Yeah, right? From your new mansion. There it is. Oh, yeah.
What is it at today?
Change today. Volume.
No, see,
2.08.
And it's not even on the New York Stock Exchange.
No, it's not.
You can't even follow
International 3 exchanges. This is supposed to be a phone company stock. Like an internet company. It's the AOL of, like, East Bum F somewhere in Asia.
Right.
That's what this one is billed at. And as I recall, didn't you get in when it was hovering around 3?
Try 4.
No.
So I've lost half my cash.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. But try your other boy over here.
And it's supposed to go to 50.
Oh, my God, dude.
Which one?
Did you sell that one?
Which one? Turn around. Yeah.
Did you sell?
No, that's a great story. You should tell that one.
Okay, here's a stock that you got in at what price?
38 after they reported horrible earnings. So,
right. It took a dive.
So the broker basically said, "Hey, man, it's a goof. It's going back up, dude. It's going back up.
You got to get in now, because this ain't going to stay at 38.
Right.
Then you bought some shares, and it moved up and down, but never really at a goal that you had.
Right.
For quite a while.
Right.
You've been hanging on to this for how long?
Half a year or so.
Yeah, half a year. But you just wanted to buy it when it was low and watch it, like, climb up out of its doldrums pretty quickly and sell.
I was convinced it was going to run, Anthony. It was going to run.
What was your goal on this?
55.
$55 a share from 38 would have been a great haul.
Which is not out of the question.
Of course not.
You know,
its name stock.
52-week high was a little higher than that. It wasn't 50 a lot. Let me just say, this is a mover on the NASDAQ. This is a big name stock. Huge. Now, what did it get up to maybe 2 weeks ago? Not even, right, Rick? Not even, like a week ago. And here's a case of where everyone heard me say this in the office. Oh, we've been listening to this for months. I go, every time it hits like a really nice price, and that was his goal price, now it was at 50, he goes, you know what? No, I'm going to go to 52. No, you change it. Yeah, you would, goddamn, you would. You said 50 was your goal at one point. I remember that. So it went to 53 10 days ago. Greedy, greedy, greedy. 10 days ago, 53, and I'm like, hold on for 55. I'm going for 55. This thing's going to run. 10 days later, where's it down, Anthony? Opie, your stock is at 36 and 6 down 1 today. Huge volume. And the NASDAQ had an up day of 60 points. You lost a point. Let's see. I think that particular side state. Carmine? I know, that's what I'm scared about.
Carmine knows the stock, the Asian internet stock that you're talking about. He goes, welcome to the, and then he has the letters club. I also have that dog.
Yeah.
Tell Opie I'm in for 3 1/4 with the same company, Jim from New York. So he knows.
But it's so funny. He was congratulating me. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're going to have to buy the next breakfast
There it
when we
is.
go out.
You did pretty well on the on that medical stock, though.
Not really. That was supposed to go to 52 because it was phase 2 testing, Anthony.
Phase 2 testing.
Phase 2 testing.
I'm trying to
How
remember
could it
that.
go wrong? Phase 2 testing.
You remember when Opie made the purchase of the Asian stock in question? He said, broker said, sit back and enjoy the ride.
Enjoy
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. He did
Sit
say
back
that.
and enjoy the ride.
Right.
My
And he-
favorite.
And he was just smiling. He's like, I'm going to enjoy the ride.
Yeah, and I got a lot of you bastards on my back, too.
My favorite is this stock right here that used to be an oil company, but it turned into a wireless phone company. And I bought it as the oil company right before it rolled over, and it did very well. I told Psycho Mark about it, and he told his brother, who bought a bunch of shares at, I believe, 8. I punched out of this thing. I bought in at 4. I punched out at 13. And I was done with it because it's also an over-the-counter stock. It's not a NASDAQ or a stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. It's one of those kind of shifty ones you're not quite sure about.
Sure.
So when I saw a good opportunity, I bailed on this thing. His brother got in at 8. You know what this stock is at right now? 11 cents a share. Dude, it's 11 cents a share. Oh, my God. And the people on the, because I go on this RagingBull.com message boards.
Yeah.
They are still talking it up. Here it goes. Oh, it moved a penny today. It's ready to rally. Dude, it's at 11 cents.
11 cents.
It's over, Johnny.
Don't worry, Ann. I lost money with you, too.
Which one? ECEC? I lost on that one, too. It was guaranteed to go to 6. Ooh, it went to 6 cents.
Pete, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, boys? The stock that you're talking about is PLF. That piece of every one of my clients going to take close to
Hold on.
Hold it.
Hold on. I had to dump out of you because you said
Sorry.
piece of crap.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
But Pete, the stockbroker, is talking about this Asian internet phone company stock.
I swear to God, 3 times a day I have clients calling me up going, hey, what do you know about this stock? It's supposed to go to 100 or 50. It's the next AOL.
Yeah.
That stock ain't going anywhere. No. Wood. It's wood.
It's wood. I know about wood. Thank you.
That's great.
Yep.
All right.
Look at
It's wood.
I know about wood.
That's funny, though. Boy, you got to be in it to win it.
Chris,
Or
what's
lose
going
it.
on? Chris.
Yeah, I was a broker a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I worked in a small firm in Baltimore. And the first stock that they had us sell, they gave us this whole pitch. It was a company that made potato flakes in Russia.
Yeah, that's great.
And I called my friend today. I said, I can't believe I used to sell this thing. We used to call it people. Remember McDonald's? They moved into Russia, and their biggest problem was that they couldn't manufacture potatoes. So we got this company that's going to manufacture potatoes in Russia.
And it sounds all great. It's like, wow, you know something? This might work.
Yeah, you go, sir, do you realize that 80% of all the potatoes in Russia, they go bad before people even get to eat them? Now, if you could take those and find a way to process that, there's 80% more profit. And I just couldn't. I sold this thing, and after a while, I mean, here's a kid fresh out of college, knew nothing about the business. I made like $120,000 my first year. And finally, I started looking at all my customers' accounts, and nobody made a nickel.
Yeah.
I'm going, you know what? Something that doesn't make much sense. And then, I'm selling people potato flakes in Russia, and every stock's going down. And I ended up leaving and going to a legitimate firm. But it was just amazing that the stuff you could sell to people.
Yeah. That's the bottom line,
Hey,
yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, thanks.
People will buy anything if you have a good enough line, even over the phone.
A lot of people want to talk about chop shops and the stock market and stuff. We'll be back. 212-757-1027.
It seems like every hole in my body is exploding every liquid imaginable.
Opie and Anthony.
Our adult